You're 24 when they arrest you. 3 kilos in your trunk. DEA agents. 15 to 20 years minimum. They sit you in a gray room. 2 agents. They already know everything. Your route. Your contact. How much you move. They've been watching for months. Then they offer the deal. We're a wire. Feed us information. Help us take down the people above you. Do this and you walk free. Refuse and you die in prison. You sign because 20 years is a lifetime and you're too young to waste it in a cell. 48 hours later, you're back on the street like nothing happened. You call Miguel, your cartel handler. Same guy you've been running for since you were 19. He has another job Friday. You say yes because saying no gets you killed. You hang up and immediately call the DEA. They tell you to wear the wire. Record everything. Get names. Get locations. You're working for 2 organizations that would kill you if they knew about the other. The wire is taped to your chest. The DEA promises it's undetectable. You don't believe them, but you wear it anyway because you don't have a choice. The pickup goes smooth. Miguel hands you the duffel. 20 kilos. He's talking about expanding operations. New routes. How the bosses are happy with your work. The whole time the wire is recording and your heart is trying to escape your chest. You survive. You meet your DEA handler at 2 a.m. in a parking garage. He takes the recording. Tells you they need more. Names of the bosses. Meeting locations. Financial records. You tell him you're just a driver. He tells you to get access. Make yourself valuable. Get closer. The deal you signed wasn't for a few months. It was to become someone else entirely. You start asking questions. Miguel likes you, so he talks. You learn the person above him is La Doctora. You learn she operates from a warehouse in Mexicali. Every piece of information you pass pulls you deeper. One night, Miguel gets a call during a drop. Comes back looking at you different. Asks if anyone's been asking about you. Cops. Feds. Anyone. You say no. Everything's smooth. He doesn't stop looking at you that way. You call your handler immediately. Tell him they're suspicious. He says stay calm. One more meeting. Get the location of the next shipment and you're done. New identity. Witness protection. Freedom. One more job. That's what they always say. The meeting is at a warehouse you've never been to. You text your handler the address. Raid team on standby. Just get inside. Get confirmation. Get out. You walk through the door. Miguel is there. La Doctora is there. 3 men you don't know. And there's another driver sitting in a chair with his hands tied and his face beaten. La Doctora walks over to him slowly. Professional. She asks who he's been talking to. He says no one. She shows him call logs on his phone. Number listed as uncle. It's not his uncle. It's a federal agent. She shoots him once without changing expression. Then she turns to you. Miguel tells you to empty your pockets. You do. Keys. Wallet. Phone. They check everything. The wire is still under your shirt. They haven't asked you to lift it yet. La Doctora gets close. Looks you in the eyes. Asks if you've been loyal. You say yes. Your voice doesn't shake because if it shakes you die. She believes you. Or pretends to. She tells you there's a job tomorrow. 50 kilos. Biggest shipment yet. If you're loyal, you'll be there. You say you'll be there. You leave. You sit in your car. You just watched a man die for doing exactly what you're doing. You realize there's no way out that doesn't end with you in a grave or a cell. Your handler says the raid happens tomorrow. After that, you're free. Just show up. Do the job. Let them make the arrests. Dawn comes. You drive to the meeting point. Load the bags. 2 minutes later, the DEA moves in. 20 vehicles. Agents with rifles. Helicopter overhead. They arrest everyone. Miguel. La Doctora. All of them. They arrest you too. Because that's what happens in a raid. Everyone gets cuffed. And for 30 seconds while you're on the ground, the cartel sees you getting arrested just like them. They don't know you're the reason this is happening. That's the only reason you survive. 3 days later, you're in a hotel room in a city you've never been to with a name that isn't yours. Witness protection. New identity. New life. 10,000 in cash. Fake ID. Emergency number. You're 24 years old and you no longer exist. Your family thinks you're dead. You can't contact anyone ever again because cartels have long memory and unlimited reach. You're free. Technically. But some nights you wonder if this is living or just a different kind of prison. You look over your shoulder in grocery stores. You see tinted windows and your chest tightens. You wake up wondering if they figured it out. If someone talked. If your face ended up on a list. You're alive. That's more than the kid in the warehouse got. Somewhere right now, a 19-year-old is making his first delivery. Easy money. Just drive. In 6 months, the DEA will pull him over. They'll offer a deal. Work for us or spend your life in prison. He'll say yes. Different face. Same trap. Same two masters. Same ending. The cartel doesn't run on loyalty. It runs on leverage and desperation. And there's never a shortage of people drowning in debt. That's a wrap. The story you just heard is fiction, but the informants are real. The double life is real. Most don't survive it. Subscribe for more stories about the lines people cross when there's no good option left.